We are making patchwork shirts today. I've been seeing these all over my feed lately. Just some old shirts and some old scrap fabric, and that's all you need. I've scrounged around in my scrap fabric bag. I found a bunch of little blue type things. So I'm thinking I have all the materials here for a bluebird type of patch. I'm just gonna cut out little pieces now, and then I'll start kind of piecing it together. These are the patches that I already made earlier. I'm cutting them on the back side, and then I am double layering them. The reason for the double layers is I just think it's easier and a little bit more forgiving. You don't have to be perfect with these seams, you don't have to be perfect with the cutting, and it depends what base shirt you're using, but since mine is this dark gray, I just think it looks a little bit more vibrant when I use like my white color, for example, to have 2 layers. And I actually get pops more, so I'm doing it this way, but that is not a requirement. Now I'm just going to individually sew all of these pieces together and then flip them inside out. So I'll show you that now. Then once you finish sewing, you just have to flip them inside out. So then this will be the tail. Now I'm just going to repeat that for all of the other pieces. So I have the clips holding the patch together, and then I have the pins so that's holding the patch to the shirt where I want it. And now I just have to sew it all down. I do the length at 1. I'm gonna do the width at 5, and then the zigzag stitch. And when you put the foot down, you essentially want half of the material to be the shirt and half to be the patch. But it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, it'll stay on, even if it's not perfect. We hit a tragic halfway point. I ran out of white thread, and I don't think I have any other ones. I procrastinated finishing this for pretty much the entire day, but now I have the outside stitched down. I just switched to a light pink. To do some stitching on the wings, I'm just going to switch back to a single stitch. I'll set the width to 3, and then the length will go back to 0. I would not be surprised at all if this gets stuck a lot because there's like 4 layers of fabric here. And then the final step to finish our bird tonight, we just need to switch out the thread to black. And I just marked with eyeliner where I want his eye and his nose. I'm just gonna set the width to 0. And I'm going to keep the zigzag stitch, and then what we're going to do is just very lightly go over the eye. And luckily it's thread, so if you don't like how it looks, you just rip it out and try again. All done. Here is my finished t-shirt. Obviously I added 2 more hearts. I thought these would be really simple to do, but it's actually very hard to stitch a heart because there's so much curvature. So I did struggle a bit with that. I just did 1 piece of fabric for these. I didn't flip them inside out or anything, but this t-shirt is done. So on to the next. This one will be a bit of a different vibe. I saw this shirt on my Depop the other day, and I thought it was so interesting. I wasn't really feeling the guitar, but I thought the idea of the patchwork kind of being part of the strap was super interesting. And so I was kind of dabbling with ideas, and I saw this on my Pinterest, and I thought this was super cute with the cat. So I was thinking if there was a way that we can maybe take the fabric and make the tail come on the strap, and then he'll be like relaxing like right here doing his big stretch. I think I'm gonna try and doodle that out. I wish I had a spaghetti strap tank, but I don't, so we'll work with what we have. Alright, so we got our cat. I completely copied the photo, like 100%. I don't even know, like, is that legal? Like, is it legal to just copy someone's picture? I mean, I'm gonna give her credit. So I can't figure out who made this, but I'm gonna figure out who it was. But just think, like, imagine like you're walking on the road and you're like, is that girl wearing a shirt of my cat drawing? It's so bad. I have the strap pinned, and then I'm gonna sew that part. And then to keep the body where I want it, I could use pins, but I'm gonna use glue. I really want to keep this positioning, and I'm willing to use cheap tricks. Okay, cool, looks good. And now we are free to embark on our quest to do the rest of the strap. So I'm gonna set the, I'm gonna set the width to 5, which is the closest. Actually, maybe I'll do 4. Yay, I finished it. I'll try it on for you tomorrow when I have more battery, but it's done. As promised, it is the next day. I'm in my shirt and it is oh so cute. This was very achievable, and use whatever stitch you want. You don't have to use a zigzag. And would I wear this in public? I would. I think that the tail on the sleeve really sells it. I think it's cute. It's fun. So those are both my patchwork shirts for the week. If anyone makes patchwork shirts, I definitely want to see it, and I'll see you next video. Bye!